record some ambience and put it in this track.
Good afternoon, I hope you're doing well. I'm currently out here at this beautiful location in Bali called Pasut Beach, which is just a whole bunch of palm trees on the beach. It is stunning, and I'm with my good friend Luca, who is, I believe, there? Yeah, maybe there. We're out here shooting the sunset, or we're waiting for the sun to go down, and I thought while we're out here, I'm gonna share with you my top 3 sunset photography tips. So my first tip for sunset photography is to make sure you're underexposing your image to make sure the sky is perfectly exposed. 9 times out of 10, the sky is going to be brighter than the foreground or any kind of subjects you have around it, and it's much easier to bring up the shadows when editing in Lightroom versus bringing down the highlights. There's a lot more information stored in the shadows, and it's much easier to blow out the highlights. So making sure your sky, which are the highlights, are exposed correctly is going to be so key for sunset photography. Well, as you can see behind me, the sun is starting to set, it's looking gorgeous, and that leads me to tip number 2, and that is to make sure you stick around after the sun sets into blue hour. I'm talking like a solid 20 to 30 minutes because that is when you can get some of the best colors of the sunset. Please, honestly, do yourself a favor. Too many times I have driven home as the sun has gone down and said, yep, there's nothing more to shoot. And on the way home, I've seen the most incredible colors and just had crazy FOMO or like disappointment that I haven't stuck around. So as you can see behind me, the sun has well and truly set. That leads me to tip number 3, which is to shoot with different white balances. Honestly, there's nothing like changing your white balance in camera and bringing out some colors in the sky that might not even be too prominent that can be sorted with a white balance change. So we're gonna hang around here until blue hour to hopefully get some nice colors along the horizon. And in all honesty, I'm gonna give you a little bonus tip here, and that is, in my opinion, 50% of a good sunset photo is made in Lightroom. You've probably seen by now the edits I've been putting on the screen are kind of outrageous in all honesty about how much color you can actually bring out of a photo in Lightroom. It's kind of mind-blowing. Definitely make sure you're processing your images in some kind of image editor, and if you need any help, I do have Lightroom presets linked down below that I'm using in these photos. So if you like what you see, make sure to check them out. So guys, blue hour is starting to wrap up. It was such a gorgeous afternoon down here. Honestly, palm trees by the beach kind of never fails in all honesty. So guys, I'm gonna be wrapping up today's video here. If you did enjoy, let me know down below. And I hope you guys learned something out of today's video. I've been shooting sunrises and sunsets for quite a time now. And in all honesty, I use these tips in all my own photos. And yeah, I hope they helped you out. So thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.